Hello everybody, it is Nicole from Kiwi, and today I have a different video for you all. We are drawing the popular Sailor Moon screen cap. So let's not waste any time and hop right into the video. So the idea behind this series is to redraw screen caps to practice. I've seen many people redraw this scene, and I wanted to join in for a very long time, but I was never really satisfied with my art, and I didn't want to give it a go if I didn't like how it was going to turn out, which is kind of silly because then that means I don't really practice. But I thought it would be fun to use these as practice since I don't have to think about colors or poses, but I can learn about my style and experiment with colors. So feel free to practice with me and try your hand at redrawing the screen cap as well in your own style. This video was actually delayed a really long time. I originally drew the sketch back in December, but only recently refined it. I originally was going to draw this digitally, but traditional is my preferred method, so I went with that. When I started with the coloring, I intentionally spent more time with each section than I normally would and went slower instead of rushing. This is something that I've been talking about in a lot of my previous videos, where I want to slow down the coloring process and make sure I don't rush anything. For the colors, I started by making it very similar to the screen cap, but I've seen other artists use purple as a shadow color, and I wanted to experiment, so after I finished the main coloring, I went over the darker shadows with a purple to try and make the shading look consistent. For some reason, in my opinion, the original screen cap looks fine with its shading, but then when I did it, it kind of made the lighting look weird, so I think adding in that purple shadow overall and on top of everything kind of helped bring the shading and lighting together, if that makes sense. The background was the most challenging part because I was trying to recreate a gradient with 5 different markers. I talk about this method in several of my how to blend alcohol markers videos, which I'll link the playlist down below. But first I do a rough layer with all the markers laid out and it looks very patchy. And then I'll go over it again to blend it all out, switching between the markers to keep the page saturated. And by saturated, I mean that I layer the markers on top of each other before they can dry completely. It's always really satisfying to see the blend together, especially in this sped up version, because you can kind of see when the markers dry and blend together compared to in real time. It kind of looks like it never blends until the very end. And then finally, I outlined everything in black pen to kind of match the screen cap. Overall, I had a lot of fun redrawing this screen cap in my style, and I definitely experimented a little bit more with this piece in terms of style and color, so I don't think it looks 100% like my current style, but it was fun to make. I hope you'll give this a try too if you haven't already. I think this could be a really fun experimental series, so I hope you all look forward to more. If you want to see more alcohol marker related videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you're notified of when I post new videos. So with that, I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. Keep drawing, keep creating, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!